call
Yeah,
her.
I got time to go.
And she's that idiot.
We're on. We're good to go.
Call roll.
It says it's waiting.
Should be coming. Oh. Still waiting? You not got no picture?
No, well, there, got it.
Just wanted maybe a lull.
All right, Gary?
Here.
Sorry.
Here.
Jaden?
Yes.
Elizabeth Waltner? Here. Charlie Waltner?
Present.
Minutes of the last meeting.
Move to accept. Second.
All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Vouchers.
Motion to accept.
Second, is there a second?
Second.
Call roll, please.
Sorry.
Yes.
Jaden?
Yes.
Elizabeth Waltner? Yes. Charlie Waltner?
Yes.
Gary?
Yeah.
Elizabeth, you want to lead?
Oh, yeah. Leanne and Crystal are here to kind of update everybody on some of the library programs and kind of the past year, just to give it a chance to showcase what they are working on and just to keep everybody kind of in the loop, maybe make it kind of a yearly thing where we just kind of get a chance to have some time together to see what they're working on.
Right.
Is that
Do
on?
have just a
Charlie.
short little infographic of some of our stats for the year. We had, all in all, a really good year. Most everything we were up in. Our traffic in through the doors was up 11%. We had 13,116 people through the door this past year. Our items checked out was up by 3.41% to 14,557 items. Probably our biggest increase for the year was movie night and STEAM Club. Movie night, we went up 53.9%, so we had 217 people attending in 2023, and STEAM Club as well. Oh, I do have a typo there. I don't know what the exact number for STEAM Club kids was, but it's up 46.43%, so.
What ages is that
What?
for the kids?
STEAM Club is elementary.
Elementary?
Yeah, so Lego Club and STEAM by far are our most well-attended
Mhm.
events, so, and it's been growing, so
And-
that's good.
Yeah. and
Finally
all-
getting them back after 2023,
Excuse me.
or 2020.
Yeah. And all of these are at no charge, is that correct?
Yep, yep.
And the checked out items also at no charge? They check them out, but if they're late, is there a late fee or?
Yes, we charge a 15-cent a day late fee for books and $1 a day for movies and DVDs. They do have to pay a $10 annual fee if they don't live or work in Freeman or reside in Hutchinson County.
Okay. That's very nice.
So, and then Crystal's just going to give a little update about summer reading program and the program she deals with.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, so you have the statistics, and what I hope to do is just give you a little bit more of a picture of what I do. So I deal with the kids, and one of the things we do is story time. That's for preschoolers, kids who are aged 2 to 5. I have an outreach program with one of the local daycares, so I go there once a month and do the same story time that I do in the library. Usually I do a theme. One of the favorites over the years has become the October story time, and that's where I invite the kids and also their adults to wear costumes to story time for Halloween. And so this year, the theme was a not-so-scary story time. During story time, we focus on early literacy activities, and Storytime is offered monthly, September through May, and it's offered weekly during the summer reading program. So elementary age kids have both Lego Builders Club and STEAM. So that's kindergarten through 6th graders on a monthly basis. Lego Club, we offer a monthly challenge such as in October, not that I'm picking on the month of October, we had a spooktacular Lego creation was the challenge, with a few verbal ideas for them to just use as a jumping off place. This is what it's about. This is a Frankenstein that one of the kids made with nothing to look at. She did it from her own image in her mind. This, to me, is what it's about. It's a safe place. The library offers a safe place for the kids to come and for them to be creative and for them to interact with their peers. Lego Builders Club was anyway, in 2023, the best 9 kids at the programs. So any of you who have seen our meeting room can imagine what it's like with 40 to 50 kids in there. It's very loud, but it's fun.
That's once a month? Once a month you do
Yes,
that?
yeah. During the school year, it's once a month. Yep. The age range, like I said, is kindergarten through 6th. It kind of skews to the younger kids, kindergarten through 3rd, but there are still several 4th and through 6th graders that come. So we are getting representation from all of those ages. STEAM, in case you're not familiar with what that is, it's science, technology, engineering, art, and math. It's an acronym. Again, this is for elementary age kids. We offer monthly programs, September through April, and always try to hit at least one of the areas in that acronym. So we did amazing popcorn experiments, such as comparing volume, unpopped kernels, 100 of them, versus popped kernels, 100 of them in the same size container. So it's good hands-on counting, math, application for volume, again, and what makes that difference. So we go into a lot of different things there. I have the opportunity to collaborate with Deanna Gall. She's the 4-H youth program advisor for Hutchinson and Turner County. During the spring, she will come in and facilitate 1 or 2 of our STEAM programs. So that's another, it's a community connection that we've developed. For summer reading, we often offer in our weekly programs for the kids. To the elementary age, we often offer a STEAM activity within that event. For our junior high and high school students, we had Maker Monday, offered again once a month. Did things like melted crayon jewelry, which was more of a crafty type of thing, and more of an engineering type of thing with paper circuits. Bookworm light and bookmark is what we made. It is admittedly very hard to draw this age group in. My top attendance was 4 kids, but I feel like I have a good connection with the kids that do come. The summer reading program, of course, takes place during the summer months. 2023's theme was All Together Now, with a focus on kindness, friendship, and community. So we offer a reading challenge where they can read they kind of get to set their goals. And they can read as much or as little as they want to, but as long as they keep track and turn in their information, they will get some tickets. We also have weekly in-person events that are offered from preschool through the youth with age-appropriate activities for each of those ages. Some kids participate just in the reading challenge, some just come to the in-person events. Others do both as they are able, because of course we are, during the summer, competing with Bible school programs, summer camps, sports camps and games, swimming lessons, and family vacations. Our kickoff last year was a homespun instruments event, which was a music program, and then an instrument making workshop. That was, we got a South Dakota Humanities Council grant to cover part of that. The finale was a painting workshop for each of the age groups, and that included adults. That was led by our local artist, Kristen Gibby, and this activity was funded by the Friends of the Library. We got 64 paintings that were done, and they were displayed in a mini masterpieces art show for the month of August. And that was a real effort on my part to try and reach out to the community, to bring community in, to both view the art show and to participate in it by making paintings. The biggest thing to me is relationships. And I've already mentioned a couple of them that I have collaborations with. And the daycare outreach. I have volunteers who work with me sometimes to help out with some of the programs. The most important people are the library patrons, the kids that come in. And every once in a while, I'll get a note from them, a little thank you note or a little picture or something from them, and that just makes it all worthwhile. Thank you.
Thank you, Crystal.
Thank you.
First of all, I had so many people comment on how much they loved the Monopoly reading challenge.
Oh.
Yeah, Monopoly, yeah, where they had to read different books, so that was really well.
Yeah, and, yeah, that was the adult summer reading program.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had a Monopoly theme a little bit because one of our volunteers made a massive Monopoly board. If you ever came into the library, you saw it, it was displayed all summer, of all the businesses in and around Freeman.
yes,
So that was really cool.
yeah, thank you, ladies.
Yeah, thank you. That was nice to hear what goes on there, so thank you very much.
Thank you, girls.
Thanks for coming in.
Okay, the next thing is the ambulance power load system grant. We've purchased a chassis. We're gonna spend $92,000 or something like that to attach it to the old box. Now we're looking at a striker unit, which is how much, 29?
26, yeah, about 27.
Okay,
Because we got one for the old ambulance already.
Yes.
yes, so
This
this
is
one,
outfit the new one.
right.
And the intent is to save the backs off of the EMTs, which is
Yeah.
a lot.
Yes. So what we need is there is a grant out there, and what we need is a resolution to allow Mrs. Edelman to apply for this grant. I don't know, who's it with, this rural?
South Dakota,
50%, like it looks here.
no, it's $4,000.
Oh, what's the grant? We'll pay 50% of the cost of equipment.
Maximum award.
4,000, I just have to read a little bit further.
It's
Yep.
vice print.
Okay, yeah, 23.
50% would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, they got the money.
Whatever helps, helps.
But I'd make a motion that we go forward with the grant application.
Second.
Call roll.
Jaden?
Yes.
Elizabeth Waltner?
Yes.
Charlie Waltner?
Yes.
Gehring?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
So do you want me to then, because like, I'll know within a day after sending it in. Then, do you want me to go ahead and order it if we receive that, or?
They have the money for it, so, I mean, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
Before it goes up.
I would say yes, I mean,
Yeah, because then they'll send it directly to that arrow.
yep,
And they'll
the builder.
put it right in.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
And this way, otherwise they would have ordered it and done it through them, but this way I can get at
Get
least
a grant.
$4,000 for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it's there quicker too, and
No, they've done the research and know what they're wanting, and they can afford it. It is a lot of money, no doubt about it. Well, it's good, I would say it'd be similar to the manhole lift thing that, you know, that,
How do you put a price? on
exactly,
that?
on a back,
I
yep,
agree with that.
yep.
It seems like an awful lot of money, though.
Well, medical equipment.
Okay, police equipment, Blaine, do you wanna, or Jay, I don't know who,
I think Jay would probably be,
Oh, me too.
I believe this was just for the mounting package and the laptop, is that correct? Yeah, so, and that would be to outfit the Dodge, or the Ram, excuse me. So, I think we did I think we did put that in the budget under equipment. Nope, this is up and beyond then.
Is there any grants available for this?
Not that I can find.
So then if this would have to come out of, something would have to be cut then, out of the budget then.
Well, either that or you use cash reserves. It'd be a supplement.
How
How,
often are you both working at the same time in your cars?
I'd say our crossover is at least 9 hours per week.
Okay.
yeah, I was
But that's for
gonna-
training purposes. We
I was
have to
going,
work
I was going through the
together quite a bit.
logs, and that's what I kind of come up with, is in between 5 and 7 maybe.
That's
Um,
kind of still anticipating that that's going to keep getting smaller as Baron gets more trained in, or,
Yes.
yeah.
So, and I'm sure and I'm wondering, so I would imagine everybody else is wondering, is there a reason we need two, I understand the mountings, but is there a reason that we need the 2 laptops? Could we, when you come in and, because you're crossing paths,
Yeah, maybe.
you know, for now, and then, you know, I'm not saying that we.
Because it can charge in the vehicle, right?
Right,
Yes.
right, through the mounting. So since we didn't budget for it, you know, that'll have to be put in the budget for next year. The budgets were very tight this year. So if that would be something, I guess that would be, you know, the mounting and the installation, I get that. But I wonder if we couldn't pass over the laptop.
Yeah, I think we could make that work.
Okay, that's what I would recommend for now.
so then we need the 559.77 and the 696.60.
Correct, and there's probably gonna be some installation in that, isn't there?
Yeah, installation fee.
So,
What, I'm not sure what Brad charged last time, but it would be equivalent.
yeah, so.
That would be kind of my happy medium
Mhm.
to,
Do you think it was over $500, or would that be a safe number to,
I think that would be a safe
you know?
number.
So we would be 1,000, 2,000, $1,200. Does that sound
Probably
right?
more than that, because you're about 11. You're about 12,000, over
Be about
12,000 now.
1,800.
I gotta,
Yeah, pretty much,
Brain.
18 if it's 500 for the install.
you had made a little bit of a comment last time maybe about.
Yeah, we were hoping to be able to get a mount from the sheriff's department that they were going to use and be able to cut that too, but I haven't been able to verify with them yet.
Well, why don't you find out with that before we go further?
because this would be, yeah, you're right, about $1,800 with a $500.
Yeah, I think I'd like to make sure that option's like fully exhausted.
It just would come down to whether or not their mounting system worked with the new dock system.
Yeah.
If you could check that out for us, I think that would be, you know, that if it doesn't work, then we know what we're gonna do. If it does work, then, hey, maybe we make it right with them then. So, but just, if I'm still on the police, we have to remember to put that in the budget, you know? Yeah, so we can just say, yeah. Yeah, so that was just an oversight or, so yeah, the
Just
jail.
didn't have any money.
We don't have any, yeah.
That was the problem.
We're broke.
The budget was done before the first one was ordered.
Exactly. Yep,
For-
exactly.
You know, because it's done 6 months ahead of time.
Correct. Yep, so in June, July is when we're needing to be thinking of it here, so once you check that, report back, and then we'll go from there. All right? All right, thank you.
Okay. Other business? Lonnie? Nothing? Mr. Gehring?
Nothing other than thank you to the street crew for another fabulous job of trying to keep up with the snow.
Looks like we're gonna have to probably take some off of Sixth Street because it's getting awful narrow. Take the blower down the curb and blow it.
It'll get taken care of.
No, that's been a miserable 2 weeks. It's about every day you go out.
And expensive.
Yeah.
I do. Thank you. That was above and beyond. They did an excellent job. Charlie, do you have anything?
No, just a comment that on Wednesday or Saturday, we closed the rubble site because it was so cold, and we're gonna try to open it tomorrow because it's gonna be warm, but probably Saturday, if it's cold again, we'll close it because I don't wanna have anybody sit out there at 0 degrees and the wind blowing. And we won't be that busy, so we'll try to send out a text again and put it out.
Nothing's gonna spoil right now.
I don't think so.
Maybe they could start a fire in the pit to warm up and lose control.
Well, it's an option.
I was gonna say, not anymore now that you've
Now you
said
said it, no. Busted, man.
That's all I have.
Elizabeth?
Nothing really for me. Do you have any plans to go down that, the Westford Street at some point?
Yeah,
I figured it's not super high priority, but we should probably make
usually
sure
I
that
get
it's
it the
clear.
day after, and it's just the last 2 days, it just,
It wouldn't have done any good because it was just gonna blow shut again, but yeah, just to
but
make sure
yes,
that we
that will get done.
keep that open for them.
That and First Street.
Yeah, sounds good.
Blaine?
I just had the 6th Street snow there. And are we sanding at all, or?
Not yet,
Okay,
that's coming.
okay. Because that goes in the truck that they were having troubles getting stuck with, too, right? That
No,
that
that's.
goes into a different one?
Single axle truck.
All right, did we put any weight in that plow truck at all?
Yes, we put rock in there and.
Okay, still not worth a darn, huh? Yeah, they-
Eventually next, I'm gonna try to go after a single axle, where we can get the sander on with the plow.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, they were struggling with that.
There's a nice one I showed Charlie, that's in Corsica with 30,000 on for
Mhm.
24, got the plow hookups and.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's, the hard part, that much snow, and then you try to turn on it, you slide, and then your wheels are just spinning.
Yeah,
It isn't like they went down anywhere, they just couldn't get it.
right, yep. No, but I saw that Wade and Tom were in there together learning, so that was
Yeah.
great, that was great.
So now one can get in the truck, one in the
Yep.
backhoe to do the parking lots and.
Mhm. And then I think this last time here this morning, we had the police blocking off so people wouldn't go while we're blowing. And I think we need to continue that. Okay?
I would agree, it works so much
Yeah,
better.
yeah, you don't have to worry about it, and, yeah, I think,
Our
so,
second cleanup, when we do, when you're not there, they
yep.
in front of you, cut in front of you, behind you.
Yep.
and
So that, well, let's just make that protocol. When you're doing it, just get a hold of Jay. If he's on duty, he knows what to do. If Jay's off duty, then you'll call Baron. So I think that just needs to be done. Okay? That's all I have.
Actually, I have something else now.
Look.
It triggered my memory, and this is kind of just an idea, wondering if it might be helpful. Next year, would it be any benefit to see if we could put up like snow fencing in the Bethany lots so that 7th Street doesn't drift so bad off of that corner? Or like
All comes out of the west.
basically by your place. because that seems
That
like that
comes through Adams
drifts
Field, through
so
Westwood.
fast.
Yeah, then you can, while you're doing that, then you can come by my place. and-
Yeah, I know, I think like snow fencing, is
but
that
that's
to our
a-
benefit,
Hey,
to
no, I-
try to convince people to let us put it up in their fields, so that we don't have to deal with quite as bad of
I-
drifts all the time?
It's kind of the owner's responsibility, because I was gonna do that, and, the weather was just too nice for me to do it, so I didn't do it, and figured, oh, what the heck, but, yeah. I've done that in the past, but, yeah, the owners, it helps them, but, like I had asked Darnell, and he said, yes, absolutely, no problem. But, so last year, I think what they did is they cut some windrows in there. I think three windrows, if I remember right, and that helped a lot too. Because, yeah, it just blows in through the field there. It's hard to
You
get.
get that all over, you get it
It's so
on
funny,
First
too.
Street, Stadium Drive, Lincoln Drive. They're all, First Street was blocked, Dewalt Street was blocked.
T-well blocks every snowstorm.
Yeah. Yeah, and I did
He
have,
puts up fence, it don't.
Yeah, I'm just,
I did have,
Thoughts?
I did have a comment about the emergency routes. Are those the first that we do, like, are they the first thing we do, or are they, you have a pattern and you just stick with that pattern?
If it's bad, emergency or the first streets, if it isn't, there's a pattern that.
So, okay, so if it's bad enough, you make sure that the ambulance can
Yep.
okay, all right. So that's a judgment call.
The only thing you got, we had a call at 3:30 in the morning to the colony, never made it out there.
Sure.
Would've never made it out there, it was blocked all the way.
Yep,
Which I had that all open, but they would've never got by hers.
okay.
Would've never got by your place and
Right.
going the other way.
Yep.
You can get to the station, it's a matter to get out, you best
Mm-hmm.
go down Main Street and Sixth Street.
And while we're on the subject, I did have a call about what do we do with cars that are stuck? The North County Road there and Whiff Street, it was horrible there. And I
That's
think,
what I was gonna bring up, because
I think there was 3 or 4 cars in there.
you need a better way to let the community know, like, live situation
Yeah.
on, okay, which intersections are blocked off right now, try to avoid them, because there's those people that are gonna go out no matter what. Some people don't have a choice because of their job,
Right.
but,
278th Street by Sorry Auto Body. No, don't even go there.
That's where experience comes.
Yeah. So anyway, so what I did is I suggested that they put a bright tag on there so people know that they've been tagged. Give them 2 to 4 hours or whatever to get it out, and if it's not, because they're removing snow, And so you give them fair amount of time. You don't want to pull it out right away. I know everybody would love to do that, but
well, wasn't the corner clogged up by your place till fairly late on Sunday?
I don't know how many cars got stuck there.
yeah.
There were at least 3.
So you give them a fair amount of time to get them out. and
Once the first one gets
not
stuck, it makes it a mess
Well,
after that.
Get them towed.
You can crab at them, but when the weather is,
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to freeze to death.
Yeah, yeah.
Either. But I guess what I would watch is, okay, now, it's decent weather out now, you better get it out. And I thought they did. Dewey went through with
I
that.
thought they did very good getting
Yeah.
it out. I was not expecting them to
Yeah,
be out of there when I come back.
I can't remember what time that Baron called me, and I said to get some, them orange stickers that you get on there, and they know that they're tagged.
Yeah.
So they know, hey, we gotta get this out of here.
Because the first one, I had it all open all the way around him, and
Mhm.
the wind come up, and he was screwed. The next one decided that it was gonna go around him, and
Well, I knew you couldn't get a plow through, but you took
that second time, there's no way I was getting the plow.
no, but when you took the blower through, then it was easy.
Mhm.
But, and like Charlie said, experience helps.
Mhm.
But,
You learn what you can't do.
well, but
Unfortunately.
once you can get them out, then I don't, then they're gonna have to move.
Yep, give them
And so.
Fair amount of time to
I
get
agree
out
with
there
you,
so
putting
they
a
can
tag
finish.
on them so they know, hey, you better get her out.
And that's what they did. They must have moved them, huh?
Yeah, the question I have would be, because I think it was a concern that Baron brought up, was that if a sufficient amount of time goes by and they still haven't bothered to come and remove their vehicle, who's financially liable to move those vehicles?
I would say,
Are we gonna use Daryl and then have him bill the city and then we put it
no,
on their
no.
traffic bill? or-
If they want the car back, they're gonna pay
They
Daryl.
pay him to get their car back.
See, he would have the car, and then they pay him.
And Daryl can bill them, I mean.
We're not
That's
gonna be on that
usually-
hook.
No,
we
that's
don't
usually
wanna
what they
go.
do when
Yeah,
they tow
yeah,
it.
they want their car back, yeah. Yeah, it's not a fun situation, I get
No,
it,
it
but,
wasn't.
But you've got to put something on the car, so.
yep.
you
So they
give
can
them
see
that
it.
That happened with all the ones that were stuck in the middle of the road, they all got tagged.
Yep, yeah, Barron said they did, so,
So,
good.
it's lousy weather.
It was,
It was.
it was, yeah.
It was with the cold, too, so. Dewey, do you have, or Blaine, I'm sorry, you.
Nope, I'm done, no,
Dewey,
second time I'm
anything?
done.
Jake?
That's everything I'm worried about.
Okay, next meeting will be
Recycling bag.
February 6th. We need to go into,
Executive session for personnel and contract negotiation.
Have a nice night.
Thanks.
Thank you, Jane.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Aye.
all those in favor? Opposed? Got a half
Shut
hour.
down. Hands free.